Today we're going to be talking about the most recent update to Cakewalk by BandLab and some awesome features that you need to know about. Hey there and welcome back to the channel. My name is Robert McClellan and I am your Cakewalk Insider. Today we're going to be talking about the 2021.09 build version of the latest update to Cakewalk by BandLab. Now over the last year especially, Cakewalk has really amped up all of their bug fixes as well as their enhancements. But most of all, they've been adding some really cool features, the likes of which that we have covered on this channel every single time that they have released them. Today will be no different in the sense that we're going to cover all of the major updates that have been given to this beast of a DAW that is still 100% free. Before we get into today's topic, remember there is a huge giveaway that's getting ready to happen here on the channel. The Home Studio Simplified channel is about ready to cross 10,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much who have subscribed thus far. And if you have not yet, now would be a great time to do so. I have reached out to a lot of plugin companies, all of which who have wanted to help out and show their support for this community by giving you some awesome plugins. Link will be in the description below. All right, let's hop on over to the desktop and take a first time look at these awesome enhancements that they just added. One of the first features that's been added to the newest build is a new export audio feature that's been greatly improved and optimized to handle the most demanding rendering tasks. Some of the features of this are a new and intuitive user interface with collapsible panels to make it easier to get to the most commonly used features. There's also now an addition of task queues for export automation, as well as a complete control over the output of the file names using tag-based file name presets. Some of the new additional export categories that are available now are tracks through entire mix. This is great for creating stems or multi-tracks and exports the audio from each chosen track as heard through the main output. This is also a useful way to create track stems as heard through Master Effects. There's also an added Arranger Sections feature which allows you to export each individual arrangement section as a separate audio file. What's more is the export feature now uses significantly less memory and runs faster by eliminating making an extra copy of the project in your memory. Likewise, the new export feature also offers the ability to change your export buffer size independently from the audio driver buffer sizes as well. Likewise, with the new export feature, you now have convenient access to select and mute or solo tracks directly from the export user interface. There's also the ability to export time ranges or export an entire project directly from the export user interface. Another great feature that's been added that has been kind of overlooked for quite some time is the new ability that Cakewalk has for automatic effects tail flushing, and this happens in the export or even the bounce phase to prevent leftover effects tails from leaking into exports or being heard. Another great addition is by going to the Edit menu and Preferences, you can now go to File and Folder Locations to export your audio files to a specific place. Alright, now with a task queue set up, one for the whole mix and one for the multi-tracks only, I can go ahead and hit Run Tasks. And by clicking on the three dots at the end of the queue, I can actually open the export location directly from within Cakewalk. Another great enhancement is that now you can import multiple MIDI files into a project by dragging from the Windows or from the media browser. By default, multiple tracks are created. If you would rather import them back to back instead, hold Ctrl and Shift when dragging the files into a project. The next major enhancement has been to the AudioSnap transient detection algorithm. The transient detection algorithm has been greatly improved to more accurately detect audio transients in a variety of source materials. Transients are useful when you're using AudioSnap and are also used for time stretching as well as when snapping to the transient pool. The AudioSnap transient detection method can now be specified in Edit, Preferences, Project, and AudioSnap, and it's found here under Transient Detection Method. You'll see now that there are three options: magnitude, spectral, and multi-resolution. Spectral is the default for legacy projects, and multi-resolution is the default for new projects. So what is multi-resolution? The multi-resolution transient detection algorithm provides improved transient analysis that works well with most audio source materials. The detection mode is stored in the project, and older projects will continue to use spectral, until changed via the same Preferences menu dialog box. Now, it is notable to mention that the new transient analysis will not be used by default on previously saved projects. You must explicitly pick the multi-resolution algorithm from the same Preferences dialog box before this will take effect for that project. Once you resave the project, however, this will change and it will continue to use the new algorithm for all audio. After you have changed the detection method within your project, you will be prompted that project audio waveforms will be recomputed. And after regeneration of the waveforms are complete, the new transients will be visible when switching the edit filter to transients. All right, everyone, thank you so much for stopping by the channel today and checking out some of the new features that are going to be introduced to Cakewalk soon. If you would like access to these features now and not have to wait, I have included a link in the description of the video for the early release build. Keep in mind that because this is an early release, it's not been fully vetted yet, there may be a few bugs. However, I've also included in the description of this video a rollback installer for the version that you're currently running now. So this will be a great opportunity for you to get your hands on these features before they're actually released, without having to worry about any future repercussions. If you have any suggestions as to how to update Cakewalk by BandLab to make it even better than it already is, leave that in the comment section down below and I will assure you that that will get into the right hands. Once again, this was Robert McClellan, your Cakewalk Insider. Remember that we can dream alone, we can create alone, but together we can achieve so much more. Today's video is sponsored in part by the Pro Mix Academy. The Pro Mix Academy offers affordable courses from mentors, world-class engineers, Grammy winners, and multi-platinum selling producers. And with the resources available on the Pro Mix Academy, you can learn how to create radio-ready mixes from the comfort of your own home studio. Most of the courses also offer multi-tracks that you can then add to your portfolio and begin to build out your business. Follow the link in the description of this video to head on over to the Pro Mix Academy today and start learning the skills that are needed to take your hobby or your business to the next level.